So going from the Novridge booth, we are at Vorsk /Nupro /Raven booth right now. We are here with Matt from Vorsk.
Yep.
And we have talked to each other last year. He has showcased me their VMP-2, which is the long variant of the VMP-1. Well, not necessarily a long variant, but it is a bit different, but based on the VMP-1. These are hitting the market soon. Also, we have some new stuff. We have the compact variants of the VMP-2, and we have their new 556 series, so I'm curious about that. We'll take a look at it in a moment. So, Matt, you can take over right now and you can show me some of the stuff that you guys brought this year.
Yep, so the VMP-2 series launched last year at IWA. These are on market, as my colleague just said. So these will be hitting European markets within the next week or 2 weeks. So tip to butt, you've got the QD flash hider, same as the VMP-1, takes that big, massive can. GBB spec handguard, so it can fit any AR-15 spec.
Awesome.
So barrel nut, you can put any real steel spec on there.
All right.
Outer barrel, standard outer barrel, but again, GBB spec.
Yep.
Inner barrel is VSR-10 spec.
Right, so I guess that the backing is, of course, VSR on the VMP-1.
Yeah.
Of course. Awesome.
And then you've got TDC hop on the top there, so really easy, quick control when you're playing.
Quick and precise control of the hop, so you don't have to, which is the problem with some GBBRs, that you have to take a long Allen key, for instance,
a tool and
you have to take your tool. It takes a lot of time, and also it is not as precise as having the hop going straight down to the knob.
And you've got just much easier access, and you can do it on the fly when you're in a game. You can just, I'm not reaching that distance, one click.
And as I can already feel, it has some indents on there, so if you have gloves, for instance, you can also adjust it as well.
You feel it as well as hear it.
Yeah, and of course it is clicking. We'll showcase that in a bit more detail later.
Charging handles, so they're threaded, so you can swap them to either side. So if you're a lefty or a righty.
So from what I see, the whole gun basically is ambi. So if you are a left-handed shooter, you have no problem with using it as a left hand base.
Yeah, so fully ambidextrous. So mag release, selectors, bolt release, and then same again that side. Again, AR-15 grip. So this is our design here. So it's a slimline grip with 1911 panels on. Yeah. So you can swap those out per groovy.
So those are 1911 compatible. So if you have any other side grips, you can just swap them out.
Yeah, exactly that. So you could put a wooden one on. You could put a fancy pink one on if you wanted to. If you wanted to colour those, we've got outer barrels and selector groups and control groups, which are coloured. So they're called dress kits. So they come in purples, silvers, reds.
They come in basically all of the anodized colors that you can get.
Exactly. Yeah. And then to the back, Vorsk M4 style stock, and then GBB outer tube.
From what I see, once you buy, for instance, this variant, can you swap it out for a wrist one as well, or is this just purely buffer tube?
Yeah, no, there's no buffer tube in there. So the bolt carrier is all on the top there. All right, so it's on a rail on the top.
So the carrier and also the return springs are on the top.
All on the top there.
Nothing goes over at the back part of the gun. Awesome.
Exactly. So you can, with our newly released or new soon to come Picatinny mount there, you can mount that onto this one if you wanted to, and have that sort of SIG MCX style stock on there.
Awesome.
And then, like this, we've got that massive fixed stock with the cheek riser, and then the MD behind has an adjustable stock with cheek riser. But if you wanted to put a cheek riser onto this one, you can. There's just two rails there.
Oh, awesome. So you just have two openings where you can slap in your cheek riser, and if you are using a bigger optic, you have no problem with aiming down the sights on
exactly that. Yep, exactly that.
A few questions that I have. What is the joule output, for instance? Just a quick estimate on the joule output.
So the M model here, so that's your sort of medium to close range engagements, that's 1 joule. You've got the D here, which is that full DMR sniper setup, that's 1.9 joules. And then the MD just behind there is 1.75 joules.
Awesome, but it of course varies based on the BB weight and the temperature and the gas that you use. Or if you are HPA tamping it, you just tune it on your regulator.
But we have about 10, 11 different nozzles. All the nozzles are, as you can see here, all the nozzles are different coloured.
All right, so the nozzle itself, it is not end-pass. However, you can, I guess, really easily swap out the nozzle and change the...
So all it is, it's one screw at the top there, the whole bolt group comes down, and then it's one pin and the nozzle drops out.
Awesome. Regarding the disassembly of the gun, how quick is it? How easy is it? So we don't have to disassemble it right now, but just so that the people know.
So it's body pin there, body screw there, body screw on the bottom, and then it's 2 push-through pins like an M4,
Yep.
and the top and the bottom come apart. If you need to get to the trigger group, again, 1 screw, 2 screws, 3 screws, that all comes out, and the trigger group just lifts out.
Awesome. So very easy to disassemble, to maintain,
Yep.
and to lube up and clean if you
Exactly
need, which
that.
is
Yep.
very important on the GBB platform. And I will remind our customers, clean your guns.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yep.
Let's go over the compact variants
Yep.
of the VMP-2.
So, starting off with the SD model. So these should be on the market around the summertime. So there will be a stock on this. Unfortunately, it got snapped off earlier, but it's a slimline aluminium stock that comes out to about here, and just a straight
Those
stock.
are your standard, for instance, the 5KU 1913 style stocks,
Exactly
which come
that,
on
yep.
the new MCXs, and
Yep.
you might have seen them also on some SMGs, for instance.
Yep. So this has got an integrated suppressor at the front. Say integrated, it's actually just the outer barrel. So that's threaded down at the bottom here. That will be foam filled as well, and the inner barrel comes right to the end here.
Awesome.
We're going to work on a tracer unit that will screw into that end and then be an extension, so it all looks like one piece.
So I can already see that it is threaded over here, so
Yeah.
you guys probably will make some adapter to screw in.
Yes, if we don't,
tracer.
someone else will, I'm sure.
Of
But we
course.
are looking into that.
Yeah.
So this takes just the 7-inch stock that you find on the D model up here,
Yep.
just for that sort of square, comfortable, really, really comfortable in the hand.
So from what I understand, these are basically just a body kit in an
Yes.
instance. So the receiver is the same, disassembly is the same, parts are the same, everything internally is the same. However, you have a different grip, for
Yeah,
instance.
so more of an M4 square grip.
Yeah.
We felt that these more would be used sort of one-handed, quick
Yeah.
draws. So a little bigger grip to give a
and
bit more
maybe
purchase
as,
around that.
maybe the short variant as a sniper backup, so you guys will probably make a holster for that as well.
Yep.
You have your sniper rifle, you go into some close quarter situation, you swap it out of your back, you pull out your VMP-2
Yeah, or sling.
S,
Yeah.
I believe it's the S, no, the
that-
VMP-2C,
the C, yeah.
and you go into CQB with it without
Yeah.
a problem.
And because of that, we've designed a new enlarged charging handle there. So if you're slinging that out, you can quickly grab it, and then you're dropping.
Awesome.
bullets
Will
down
this
range.
charging handle be available as a aftermarket part? For instance, if I have the VMP-1 and I have a problem that my hand slips out of the charging handle, can I change that to the VMP-2?
Yes, you will be able to. Yeah.
Awesome.
And they're really easy. So they're just threaded. So you just unscrew them, and you can pop them in, pop them either side, swap them, change them between different
Awesome.
models. And then we've also got the VMP-2 MCR here. This one is yet to be announced when it'll be coming to the market. But again, same upper and lower construction, same internals. Again, just different body kit basically. So big, chunky, fixed stock. So you can really throw that into your shoulder. This one will come with dual charging handles.
All right, so they are at the both sides. Yep.
Yep, so you can, quick, modern combat rifle style. And then that massive chunky handguard, sort of that SIG style.
These are M-lock slots.
M-lock, yep, so you've got
Awesome.
M-lock on the side, the bottom, and then RIS on the top. And then again, TDC, same internals,
Awesome.
same performance.
One last thing, I see the hole already, that's a QD mount.
Yep, QD mounts, so you've got QD mounts at the back there. And then you've got 2 on the back of the stock as well.
Awesome. Regarding the mag options for this, are we getting some new mags, or what mags are on the market right now?
So on the market right now, you've got the 48 round VMP mag, which works in all of these.
Yep.
You've also got the 20 round short VMP mag, which comes with the MD, the D, and then it will come with the C as well.
Awesome. So if you want, you can put in a large magazine if it suits you, or if you want to run this as a proper DMR with a shorter magazine to make sure that you can lay on the ground comfortably, you can put that inside your DMR variant from Vorsk.
Yeah.
Awesome. I guess that we have everything covered about the VMP-2.
Yep.
As we've said, they will be hitting the market this summer. It will be the new body kits, and the VMP-2 will be heading to our European market in this week or the next week.
Yeah,
Let's go over
soon.
right now the most interesting gun at Vorsk's booth this year, and that is their new GBBR. So please show me more about this one. I'm literally really looking forward to that because the GBBR market is currently massively expanding. So
growing.
I will leave it up to Matt right now, and he will talk about us.
So this is the VMR, Vorsk Modular AR platform. So based off the VMP-2, front end is pretty much the same as the VMP-2. So it takes the VMP handguard, Same inner barrel and outer barrel and hop unit. We've got a little TDC on the top there, which you don't often find on an M4 platform.
Awesome. And as you guys can see, it is really nicely, hold on, we will cut that.
Hidden away.
It is hidden away inside the wrist slot. So usually you put your red dot over here, but if you would have a standard TDC wheel, it wouldn't fit. However, they made it so that you can still slap on your red dot or optic, for instance.
Exactly that, yeah. So internally, there's nothing announced yet because they're still in development. It's our own system that we developed in-house. So we've got big, chunky recoil spring in the back there, so you'll get a really good recoil kick from that. Fully ambidextrous as well, so you've got controls both sides. Even down to modularity, even down to the forward assist here. There's one screw in the bottom there, and you can swap that out and put a different style one in.
Awesome.
If you want a really modern looking one, if you want a more classical looking one.
From what I understand, this is going to be the best of all of the platforms available. So for instance, you get the Max from the MWS, you get the recoil system from WE. However, it is their fully customized internal system.
Yeah. So yeah, fully in custom internal system, but does take TM MWS mags.
Awesome.
So this is our design MWS mag. The round count isn't finalised. It will be between 42 to 48, so a slightly higher round count.
That is higher than the standard MWS because, for instance, this is the size of, oh my God, it's really...
It's just a print at the moment, so it will be heavier.
All right. However, just feel-wise, it is very light, and usually, this is, for instance, the size of a PMAG, let's say, and usually the standard PMAGs are on the market for the MWS. They hold around 35 rounds, so it is very nice to see more round count inside GBBR magazines.
Yeah. So we'll have a few different designs of the mags. So we'll have sort of that PMAG style, Stanag mag style, and then our Vorsk style. Aiming for sort of a £40 retail, so 45, 50 euros on the
really
market.
Nice.
So that little bit less expensive than the TM mags.
Awesome. One question I will ask, the grip, will it be just a standard GBBR grip so we can swap it out?
Yeah, exactly like that. So part of the modular series, so same again, fully AR-15 spec GBB rail, stock and grip, so you can put any real steel parts on there if you want to.
One question that interests me as a tech, will there be end-pass nozzle inside or not?
No, so again, like the VMP-2 system, it'll be quick change nozzle
All right,
systems.
so you can swap out, I don't know how many, 10 nozzles or something like that.
Yeah, there'll be a large amount of nozzles.
Really easily adjust your
An end-pass means that if we want to release it to the market, we have to set it at a higher dual level so people can drop it down, which we can't do in the UK.
Oh, all right, yeah.
So an end-pass would be something you'd fit aftermarket, but not something that we would probably ever do.
Yeah.
So we have those quick chain nozzles that you can just slot in from a 0.5
really
joule up to a 1.9 joule.
Awesome.
There'll be a few different variants of these when they launch, so there'll be this one, which will be the standard.
Yeah,
there'll be a shorter.
The M-Log URGI style, so you can see that the beefy mount at the bottom, and these are the URGI variant. I will leave it up to you again. What will be the other models of this one?
So we'll have a shorter variant of this, so there'll be a 7-inch sort of CQB variant, and then there'll be a full-length DMR variant.
Awesome.
So that'll probably be a little bit longer than the D, maybe a little bit sort of the same length. Different grip, I'll have a fixed stock on that as well, and then that'll be semi-only as well.
So regarding the trims, you are going basically for the same idea as on the VMP-2. So you have a short CQB variant or SBR, you have a mid-length AR and let's say a 10.5 inch perhaps, and then you have a full-length AR, 13.5, 14.5. We will see that in the future, of course.
Exactly that, and then same again, there'll be quick in, quick out trigger groups. So selectors take those off, split it down like in a normal M4, and trigger group comes in and out, so you can go from semi to select fire really, really easily. It'll be really easy to maintain again. So yeah, we're looking forward to this coming.
Awesome.
Probably won't be this year. Definitely should definitely be
ask.
2026 though.
Awesome. So maybe at next IWA we will have the full and ready to hit the market variant.
It's what we're hoping for. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you very much.
No problem.
And that's about it from the Vorsk booth. Again, as last year, very nicely looking, very well lit, so you guys can see everything. And thank you very much. I will see you again next year, and hopefully in UK when we come there to play.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Dobre.